Welcome, Jason. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Tara. Thanks for having me. So great to see you.
Absolutely, likewise. And you are a chef to watch. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor, truly. Really
And
appreciate it.
we have been watching you for a while anyway, so it's kind of just a formality. All the things that you have been doing at your school. And the first thing I wanted to find out is pandemic wise, like, are the students back? The last time we spoke, you said that they were looking to get everybody back.
This is week 2 of having all students back on campus in person. So we're really cranking hard. But it's really exciting to have the kids back and that energy back on campus.
Very
It's
cool.
been a long time coming. And I think, we're doing a great job. And the students seem to be really happy to be back as well.
Yeah, from a school food perspective, as hopefully many different districts are getting ready to welcome the students back in person, what are some kind of like, what would be some advice that you have for getting back in the swing of things?
Lean into everything because it's going to change.
Hmm.
So we've obviously changed our whole system. We've gone from lots of touch points in a school cafeteria setting to delivering our lunches and snacks to each classroom individually wrapped for each child, right? So over the last few months, as we've kind of ramped up to this stage, we've leaned into lots of different things. We've changed our systems a million times, and it's just been kind of trial and error. We have a great plan in the big picture, but then little things don't work out.
Right.
So my advice would be to be patient with the process
Hmm.
because it is a process.
Absolutely. And we recently did a story about just some menu items that you had been doing, and we'll have the link here in the description for this video so people can check it out. But you really have done some amazing things with the menu. But before I want to go into that, I wanted to talk about the garden, because that's one of your signature things. You're carrying on, the work of those California folks who kind of just were like, schools should, a garden should be a classroom type thing.
Absolutely.
So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so Culinary Farm was started 10 years ago with a longtime sixth grade science teacher, Bob Denswer, and myself. And we basically had the vision of having our garden space be classrooms. We think it's really important that the kids know where their food comes from, how to grow food, but also, along with that education is the food should be healthy for them and the planet. So lots of sustainability weaved into the Culinary Farm, lots of mindfulness weaved into the Culinary Farm, and then we grow as much food as we can for the lunch program. Pre-pandemic, we were pumping out 3,000 to 5,000 pounds of organic produce with the kids. That goes right into our lunch program.
Wow.
These days, it's a little more scarce because the program's shifted a little bit, but we're ready to get back to a little bit more normal next fall and get the gardens really pumping again and getting more kids into those gardens because I think it really is a life skill and covers lots of different bases around health.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And really it is kind of like my dream to see so many more of those school gardens and farms just around the country, like as it's possible. I mean, everybody doesn't have the California climate, but there's
Right.
stuff you can do, I think.
Yeah, how amazing would it be if every school was partnered with a farm
Yes.
or some kind of local food? So that's the word I'm trying to spread, and that's the inspiration that I'm trying to create
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
the Culinary Farm program. Yeah.
For sure. And you do a great job of communicating the things that you're doing at your school, through social media. And I just recently saw on your Instagram that you are doing a menu madness type thing with the brackets, in which there it is. There's categories, I think, of soups, vegetarian, deli, and favorites.
Yes, yes. So this was eighth grade. Eighth graders do a special project each year, and this is their special project. So some amazing volunteer parents came to me about a month ago and said, "What do you think about this idea?" and highlighting the lunch. So I think any kind of marketing around lunch is positive, as far as when it's being highlighted like this.
Mhm.
And it gets the kids thinking about what they like and what they don't like, and kind of have an idea of what's going to win on here. But it's going to be really interesting to see uh, what they think.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Kind
some
of
of
fun.
Yeah, some of the things that I saw on there, North Beach rigatoni looks amazing. The Portuguese sausage and potato soup sounded so good. Mesquite chicken and brown rice. And you also just do things that are so just pretty, like little cups with a quinoa salad with some fresh veggies kind of mixed in there. You have a really good way about you for getting kids to eat this, just plants, eat more plants.
Yeah, and I think kids eat with their eyes, so it's got to be beautiful. We keep it simple.
Mhm.
My crew is amazing. I have a kitchen led by Chef Nancy Vasquez, and we just try to do more simple food than not, but it's got to be beautiful and it's got to taste amazing, and that's what we're doing. And the kids like it for the most part. We'll hear grumbles here and there, but that's the nature of the beast.
I'm a mom, so I understand that. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Once I became a mom, it helped me to understand so many things better.
sure, absolutely. I would echo that. Becoming a father for sure.
Yeah. And you're a really good home chef as well. You do a lot of things at home. I saw recently you had like a gorgeous shrimp scampi. You did chicken marsala, which I'm going to try that recipe. It was a Tyler Florence recipe. And
Yeah,
this is a
it,
famous friend of yours. You're friends with this celeb chef.
it
So
is hard to keep up with Tyler Florence. He's been a great friend and great supporter over, gosh, 7 years now. And so I love to try to replicate his stuff at home,
mhm.
because he is definitely one of my favorite chefs on the planet. Um, and it's just fun to kind of play at home. And my kids love his food, so
Mhm.
they're always saying, "Hey, can you do Chef Tyler's, this and that?" And it's kind of fun that I get to show it off a little bit and tag him on those things too.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll
it's
come
fun.
work for you someday. Maybe it could be a guest chef.
Yeah, he's onto this cooking thing. I think he's pretty good at it.
He's
Yes, guest chef. That's in play. It's funny you mentioned that. We had a great guest chef program pre-pandemic again, and I'm hoping to bring that back when things open up. And Chef Tyler's one of the first people I'll ask to come in, because the kids get really excited about
Oh yeah.
eating other people's food, right? So
Mhm.
uh, so it's that's been a great program as well, but I'm hoping to kind of recreate it as we go forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I really do hope that things get back to normal, or normal-ish. Everybody's it's not going to
Yeah.
be the same, for a while. And the other thing I wanted to ask you about, you have an adorable pug.
We have so tying in Chef Florence again, we have a brother and sister pug, same litter, Dozer and June, and their brother is living at Tyler's home, and his name's Floyd. So we'll have pug play dates once in a while and get the siblings together.
I love it. I mean, as everybody knows, I'm more of a cat person. I think there's a few cats in the background now, actually. But
Pugs are like cats, by the way.
pugs are cool. They
They're
really are. Like,
pretty close to
I have
being
a
a
few
cat.
friends who have them, and they're kind of neat. They're just weird
That's
little, like
cool.
they're spring loaded. They're kind of like little pigs in a way.
Totally,
Super cool.
totally.
Though.
Yeah, they're fun, and they give me some stress relief when I go home, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So that brings me to my last question, which is just sort of like what's keeping you inspired? What are some bright spots like to your day to day?
Oh, well, that's easy. All my friends in school nutrition across the country are keeping me inspired. Social media has been a huge inspiration, being able to not only share what I'm doing here with my kitchen team, but to see what others are doing, and it's incredible. The pandemic has kind of put school nutrition in the spotlight, and we've always been essential. We're
Mhm.
just uh, I think a little more light has been shown on, shined on us. And I think, gosh, what people are doing across the country in school nutrition is truly incredible, especially in these times.
Oh yeah.
So I want to keep that momentum going.
Mhm.
And that's what drives me. I do a great job here with my team, but to inspire the rest of the country and the rest of the world is what really drives me each day.